Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Virginia Tech's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Makes the grab on the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw again. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll pull it down and run. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And the defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line.
Hauls it in the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's 4. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's 4. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Rushes on him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. All kinds of time before he fires right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Turning it on! And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. Across the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially.
And they will score! Touchdown, Hokies!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Farrell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Dropping back, it's Shabera. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Farrell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Monarchs are rolling down the field. Power football with the run. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Bringing the heat. He makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And they're able to get him down.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Trying to get it to the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. And handoff from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Under fire. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. The Hokies in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Swings it out to the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hokies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's 4. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll run the screen. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Paul. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Got a man. It's Ford. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running behind that left side. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw. It's Shabera. Snagged out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snares it outside. It's Maddox. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're going to run it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Fires left. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Oh, he wants it all. Catch inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Hokies will snap it on first and 10. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Got enough for the first. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Wonder if they'll be conservative on first and 10. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Shabera. Setting up the screen. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baldridge. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Monarchs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Proctor. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Snags it on the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Hokies want to move quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We played 2 quarters here.